Hello. So we are going to talk about LST CLAT 26 quantitative techniques. So we are going to talk about quantitative techniques and what kind of questions we are going to get and what kind of questions we have seen. So in this, I think this is an old series. We have already covered a lot of different variety of sets and what kind of questions that has been asked in CLAT exams or what similar type of questions we have already covered. So kindly watch the playlist and let's continue with today's set. So basically, five runners A, B, C, D, E participate in some event. Okay, fair enough. It is also known that the race of 240. Okay, so basically it is talking about distance and speed. So this is a set that is based on the concept of TSD, time, speed and distance. So in time, speed, distance there are multiple concepts, but I am not going to cover all the concepts. I'm simply going to take the basic concept of TSD, that is distance is equal to speed into time. And one more concept, that is equal to average speed is equal to total distance upon total time. That's it. Apart from this, I won't be talking about any other concept, because if you understand this clearly, then you won't be needing other concepts like relative speed or another circular motion and those kind of things. You won't be needing anything. So we can solve majority of the questions like this only. Okay. So it says that it is known in a race of 240 meter, D can beat C by 8 meters. Okay. C is 50% faster than E. Okay. If A and E are running a 100-meter race, then E loses by 20 meters or 5 seconds. Okay. So this line is going to be my starting point. So if A and E is running in a 100-meter race, then E loses by 20 meters or 5 seconds. So basically, what does it mean? So it says that when A reaches here, it is a 100-meter race. A and E started doing a race. When A reached at this point, then E is 20 meters behind him. E is 20 meters behind him, and in 5 seconds E reaches here, because he is losing by 5 seconds. So in 5 seconds he covers the distance, or he is behind 20 meters. It means E can cover 20 meters in 5 seconds. It means speed of E is going to be 4 meter per second. So I am just going to write down the speed of every person, A, B, C, D and E. So from here I can say that E can cover 20 meters in 5 seconds. So speed of E is going to be 4 meter per second. Okay. So is I got the speed of E. Now E is going to, so speed of E is 4 seconds. So to cover 100 meters, E is going to take 25 seconds, right? E is going to take 25 seconds and A is beating E by 5 seconds. It means A must cover those 100 meters in 20 seconds. So A is covering 100 meters in 20 seconds. So what is the speed of A? That is going to be 5 meter per second. That's what we got. Okay. Now, B crosses 250-meter bridge in 20 seconds. So it means B is covering a distance of 250 in 20 seconds. So what is the speed? That is going to be 250 upon 20. So speed of B comes out to be 12.5 meter per second. That's what we are going to get. Okay. Now let's come to other questions, other statements. Now it says C is 50% faster than E. So what does it mean? So speed of E is 4. So speed of C is going to be 6 meter per second, because C is 50% faster than E. That's it. Okay. Now let's come to the is this D, speed of D. Okay. It is known that in a race of 240 meter, okay, in a race of 240 meters, D can beat C by 8 meters. Okay. Speed of C is 6. Distance is 240. It means the time taken by C is going to be 240 divided by 6 or 40 seconds. Now D is beating C by 8 seconds. It means D is going to cover the same distance in 32 seconds, because if D is beating C, it means D is faster than C. Faster by how much? 8 seconds. So speed of D is going to be 32 seconds. Total distance is 240. Total time is 32. So it is going to be 15 upon 2, or I can say speed of D is going to be 7.5 meter per second. And I got the speed of all five people. Now, so apart from this, there is no other information that is given to us. So what we can do, we can just move on to the questions and understand what question is saying. And our job is to use the speeds and get the answers. Okay. Now it says that if A and B are running on a circular track in the same direction, okay, and the length of the track is 500 meters, when they will meet at the starting point, okay, then they will meet at the starting point after how much time? Okay, so basically the question is like this is my circular track. A is starting from here, speed of A is 5. So after how much time A will come back at the starting point? So distance is 500 because he is going to cover total of 500 and he is going to come back at this point. Okay. So time taken to cover the complete round is going to be 500 divided by 5, or I can say 100 seconds later A is going to reach here. Then again after 100 seconds later A is going to reach here. So A is going to reach at starting point after 100 seconds, 200 seconds, 300 seconds. So they are going to meet again at the starting point after 100 seconds or 200 seconds or 300 seconds later. Okay, so in that case my B cannot be the answer, C cannot be the answer. Okay, now what is the speed of B? What is the distance that B is going to cover? That is 500. What is the speed? That is 12.5. Okay, so this comes out to be how much? It is going to be 40 seconds. So B is going to reach here starting point after every 40 seconds. So B is going to be here at 40 seconds. Then B is going to cover again a different circle in again next 40 seconds, so 80 seconds, then 120 seconds, then 160 seconds, then 200 seconds. So basically B is going to reach at the starting point not at 100 seconds, it is going to reach the starting point at 200 seconds. So at the end of 200 seconds, A will be at the starting point as well as B will be at starting point. Or what is the alternate approach? You can calculate the time of A, you can calculate the time of B, take the LCM, you will get the answer. Okay. So that is another approach. Now let's see A, C, and D run a relay race on the track in which each one of them covers one round. Okay, so it is a circular track, and each sorry, it's a relay race. So basically, they are going. All three of them are going to cover 1 kilometer. Okay. Then what is the average speed of runners? Okay. So basically what is going to happen? A is going to cover 1 kilometer, C is going to cover 1 kilometer, D is going to cover 1 kilometer. So all three of them together are going to cover 3 kilometers. So 3 kilometers is 3000 meters. So total distance, question is talking about average speed, right? So average speed is what? Average speed is total distance upon total time. So A is running 1 kilometer, then C is running 1 kilometer, then D is running 1 kilometer. So together they are going to travel 3000 meters or 3 kilometers. Okay. Speed of A is what? Speed of A is 5. So what is the time taken by A to cover the 1 kilometer? That is 1000 upon 5. The speed of C is 6. So how much time C is going to take? That is 1000 upon 6. So what is time? Time is distance upon speed. So total distance upon total time. So I'm calculating the total time. This is the time of A. This is the time of C. and time of d is going to be 1000 upon 7.5. Okay, so this is what we have so far, and I need to calculate this value. So 1000, three zeros are cancelled out, so my average speed comes out to be 3 upon 1 by 5 plus 1 by 6 plus 1 by 7.5. Okay, so I am going to say it is 3 upon uh, this is denominator of 5, 6 and 7.5 is going to be 30. It is going to be 6 plus 5 plus 4. Okay, so that is going to be 3 upon 15 upon 30. So that is going to be 2. 2 goes to the numerator and it comes out to be 6. So my average speed of all three of them for the relay race of 3 kilometer is going to be 6 meter per second. And this is the approach that we are going to follow in this kind of question. So what is average speed? Average speed is always calculated over total distance upon total time. Now, let's move on to the next question. What does it says? A crosses a train is standing on a platform in 48 seconds. Okay. The train is there on the platform. A is crossing the whole train in 48 seconds. So speed of A is 5 and A is covering the whole distance in 48 seconds. So what is the length of the train? That is going to be 48 into 5, or I am going to say 240 meters. Okay. Now, similarly, D crosses a bridge in 28 seconds. So, what is the length of the bridge? Length of the train, length of the bridge. So, basically, what is the speed of D? That is 7.5. So, can I write 7.5 as 15 upon 2? So, this is going to be 14. So, length of the bridge is going to be 210 meters. Okay, so D is crossing the bridge in 28 seconds. Speed of D is 15 by 2 or 7.5. So what is the distance of the bridge? That is equal to speed into time. So I can directly say it is 210. So what is the ratio of length of train? That is 240 is to length of the bridge, that is 210. So this value comes out to be 8 is to 7. So my answer of this question is going to be option B. Okay. Now let's move on to question number 4. What does it say? So it says if A and C are running in 300-meter race, then C can give A a start of how many meters? So the total race is 300 meters. Okay. What is the speed of C? Speed of C we already figured out, that is 6. What is the speed of A? That is going to be 5. What is the length of the race? 300 meters. How much time C is going to take? That is 300 upon 6, or I would say 50 seconds. So at the end of 50 seconds, C is going to start from here, C is going to reach here. Okay. So in 50 seconds, C is covering the whole distance, C is completing the race. But in 50 seconds, how much A is going to cover? So is time is 50, speed is 5. So A is going to cover only 250 meters. So C is going to be ahead of A by 50 meters, right? So it means I can say that if C gives a start of 50 meters, still then C will not be losing the race. So meaning of giving a start means you can give a start of 50 meters, still not lose. So that's the meaning of this kind of statement. So what is the maximum start C can give A so that it won't lose? That is going to be 50 meters. So answer of this question is going to be option C. So C can give a start, give A start of 50 meters. Still then C is not going to lose the race. Now let's move on to the next question. What does it say? A train, 330-meter long train, is moving at a certain speed. D is running parallel to the train in the same direction. If train crosses D in 12 seconds, then what is the speed of the train? Okay. Okay. So, what is the meaning of this question? So, if you are comfortable with the relative speed, we can do it by with relative speed. I would prefer not doing this question with relative speed. I can solve it with simple speed is distance is equal to speed into time. Okay. So, I am going to start like this. Train. This is train. Train is moving with a speed of s. Okay. D is moving with a speed of 7.5. Okay. So the train, it is not 5, it is S. The train crosses D in 12 seconds. Okay. So, and length of the train is 330. So, in 12 seconds, how much D is going to cover? So, D is going to cover 7.5 into 12. Okay. And train crosses D. So it means train is covering this distance plus its own length in 12 seconds so that it crosses D. So how much train is going to cover? That is speed into time, s into 12. That should be equal to length of the train, because when train is crossing D, train is covering its own length, right? So it is going to cover 330 meters plus the distance that is covered by D. So 7.5 into 12 plus 330. So this comes out to be 420, that is equal to 12 into speed of train. So speed of train comes out to be 420 upon 12, that is 35 meter per second. So answer of this question is going to be option A. And with this we conclude this set. So if anyone has any doubt, a humble request that kindly drop me a message, I'll explain. If there is something you didn't understand, you can again drop a comment for that. I will take care of it in the next session. With this, I'll conclude this session. Take care. Thank you.